Follow, verb, verb forms. Follow, followed, 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 following. Go after. One, transitive, intransitive. Follow somebody, something. To come, or go after, or behind somebody, something. He followed her into the house. Follow me, please. I'll show you the way. I think we are being followed. Figurative. She followed her mother into the medical profession. Wherever she led, they followed. Sam walked in, with the rest of the boys following closely behind. Happened. Do after. 2. Transitive, intransitive. Follow something, somebody. To come after something, somebody else in time or order. To happen as a result of something else. The first 2 classes are followed by a break of 10 minutes. I remember little of the days that followed the accident. A period of unrest followed the president's resignation. A detailed news report will follow shortly. There followed a short silence. The opening hours are as follows. A new proposal followed on from the discussions. 3. Transitive. To do something after something else. Follow something with something. Follow your treatment with plenty of rest. Follow something up with something. They follow up their March show with the Work UK dates next month. Be result. 4. Intransitive, transitive. Not usually used in the progressive tenses. To be the logical result of something. Follow from something. I don't see how that follows from what you've just said. It follows that if A equals B and B equals C, it follows that A equals C. Of part of meal. 5. Transitive, intransitive. Follow something. To come or be eaten after another part. The main course was followed by fresh fruit. This pattern is usually used in the passive. I'll have soup and fish to follow. Road, path. 6. Transitive. Follow something. To go along a road, path, etc. Follow this road until you get to the school, then turn left. 7. Transitive. Follow something. Of a road, path, etc. To go in the same direction as something or parallel to something. The rain follows the edge of a wood for about a mile. Advice. Instructions. 8. Transitive. Follow something. To accept advice, instructions, etc. and do what you have been told or shown to do. To follow a diet, recipe. He has trouble following simple instructions. Why didn't you follow my advice? Accept, copy. 9. Transitive. Follow something. To accept somebody, something as a guide, a reader, or an example. To copy somebody, something. They followed the teachings of Buddha. He always followed the latest fashions, dressed in fashionable clothes. I don't want you to follow my example and rush into marriage. The movie follows the book faithfully. Understand. 10. Intransitive, transitive. To understand an explanation or the meaning of something. Follow somebody. Sorry, I don't follow. Sorry, I don't follow you. Follow for something. The plot is almost impossible to follow. Watch, listen. 11. Transitive. Follow somebody, something. To watch or listen to somebody, something very carefully. The children were following every word of the story intently. Her eyes followed him everywhere. She was looking at him all the time. Be interested in. 12. Transitive. Follow something. To take an active interest in something and be aware of what is happening. Have you been following the basketball championships? Millions of people followed the trial on TV. 13. To choose to regularly receive messages from a person, company, etc. using a microblogging service. I don't follow many celebrities on Twitter anymore. Related entries. Social networking. Of book. Movie. 14. Transitive. Follow something. To be concerned with the life or development of somebody, something. The novel follows the fortunes of a village community in Scotland. Pattern. Course. 15. Transitive. Follow something. To develop or happen in a particular way. The day followed the usual pattern. Extra examples. As she walked home, she had the feeling she was being followed. Banks are expected to follow the building societies in raising mortgage rates. Follow my instructions very carefully. He wanted to follow in his mother's footsteps and be a ballroom dancer. His argument was difficult to follow. How do you feel? Your writing follows in the tradition of the South. I'm sorry, but I don't quite follow you. It does not necessarily follow that sleep loss would cause these symptoms. It wasn't in his nature to follow blindly. Johnson finished first, closely followed by Stevens and Higgins. More information will follow shortly. Other companies are likely to follow the quest in applying for an exemption. Ray came out of the bedroom, Mary following close behind. Several conclusions follow on from his statement. She beckoned him to follow her. She followed blindly, stumbling over stones in her path. The dog followed obediently at her heels. The film follows the book faithfully. The next program will follow shortly. You go ahead, and we'll follow on later. In the period immediately following the election, slavishly following the views of his teachers. The workers' revolts that followed in the wake of the students' uprising. A period of unrest followed the president's resignation. Follow me, please. I'll show you the way. He always followed the latest fashions. He has trouble following simple instructions. I didn't really follow the recipe. I don't follow you. I don't want you to follow my example and rush into marriage. I think we are being followed. Our opening hours are as follows. She walked in, and we all followed. Sorry, I don't quite follow. The movie can be quite hard to follow in parts. The plot is almost impossible to follow. There followed a short silence. Why didn't you follow my advice?